my name is Hayden. Today I'll be doing the bonus questions. So our first question is write the number 806 in each form. So first we're going to do it in word form. So first you're going to write it 8 and then you're going to do 800 6. Then you're going to do expanded, so it would be 800 plus 0, or you don't have to do the 0, but you can choose to if you want to, and you do plus 6. And our next question is, Carlos does 138 jumping jacks during gym class. John only does 89. How many more jumping jacks did Carlos do than John? So what we're going to do is we're going to write 138, then we're going to write 89 below it. So you write your subtraction sign, so you do 8 minus 9, but you can't do that, so you borrow, make that a 2, and then make that 18, and that would be 9. 2 minus 8, you can't do that, so you mark out that 1 and make it a 0, and make that a 12, because you add 10 to it, and 12 minus 8 equals 4, so that would be 49. So he does 49 jumping jacks in total. Our next question is, it says find the product. So 5 times 7 equals 35. 6 times 12 equals 72. 7 times 9 equals 63. 6 times 4 equals 24. And last we have 7 times 12. I'll have to do this one right here. That would be 94. No, sorry, I got that one wrong. That would be 84 actually. Our next question says draw a shape that with 4 equal sides. So a quadrilateral has 4 sides, which means most likely you will draw a square, or you can draw a rectangle, or you could draw let's say a rhombus, or you can draw a parallelogram. Just anything that has 4 sides that are considered a quadrilateral and that are equal. So our next question says compare the fractions using greater than, less than, or equal to. So we have 4 8s compared to 4 12s. Now, the thing is, what you can do is simplify the fractions. And so you would see what number goes into all of these numbers shown right here. So 4, another 4, and 8, and 12. So, but what I think is, if you look at these numbers right here, 4, 8, those are both multiples of 4. And also 12 is a multiple of 4. So all of these numbers can go into 4. So divide this number by 4 and divide both of these numbers by 4. And so you would get 1/4. Or, I got that one wrong. It would be 1/2. And this one over here would be 1/3. Now, you always want to choose the one that has the lower denominator, because you know that you're gonna get more when it's eventually like cut or whatever it is. So we want 4 8s because it has more to it. Now this one says, I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit. Jan and Susan went to the movies. The movie started at 5:45 and ended at 7:33. How long was the movie? first of all, we want to get the 5:45 to 6. So what we're going to do, we're going to add 15 minutes to 5:45, which will eventually bring it up to 6 o'clock. So we're just going to add a plus sign, add 15 minutes over here. And now that we're at 6 o'clock, we need to get to 7 o'clock. So in order to do that, we need to add 1 hour. So over here, you can write another plus sign and write 1 hour. And then eventually we're going to need another plus sign, so you can just write that down. Now it says 7:33. So the way we get that is either you can add 30 minutes and add another 3 minutes, or you can just go right ahead and add that 33 minutes. And a simpler way to do this is, if you want to, you can add 33 plus 15 and just get that number, which is what I'm going to do. So it'll be 33 plus 15 equals 48 minutes. So overall, your movie's going to be 1 hour and 48 minutes. So right here, we're gonna show this on the line right here. So I'm just gonna write 1 hour and 48 minutes. So right here we're gonna do. So we need to get 15 minutes. So we're gonna do. We're going to do 15 minutes like that, and we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, let me do this real quick. And now we need to add an hour. So that would be a mountain, and then we needed to add we need to add 33 minutes. So overall, that would be there you go. So that's the time on the graph, and if you want, that was figuring out how long the time was. So now we're going to do these last two questions. It says, a pencil has a mass of 25 grams. If there are 8 pencils, what is the total mass of all the pencils? So one pencil has the mass of 25 grams. If there are 8, so that means we're going to have to multiply. So once we multiply, we're going to put the 25 on top and the 8 on bottom. So 8 times 5 equals 40, but we're going to bring the 4 up here. And now we have to do 8 times 2, which equals 16. We're going to add 4 to that 16, which makes it 20. So overall, you get 200 grams. So this last one says, find the perimeter of the rectangle. So it has a 5 over here and a 7 right here. So if you're trying to find the perimeter, it asks you what's the whole entire thing going to be. So on this side it's going to be another 5, and down here it's going to be another 7. So 7 plus 7 equals 14, and 5 plus 5 equals 10. If you add those two together, equal 24. So the centimeters, make sure you add that centimeter sign. So now it's asking us what's the area. So to find the area, you should do length times width. So 7 times 5 equals 35. So the area would be 35 centimeters.